Welcome back to the Beers and Bros podcast. Thanks for tuning in. This is episode 6 of season 3. Am I right? Am I got the numbers right there?
Yeah, you are correct.
Season 6 of episode 3. Obviously, we got everybody here. And I'm your host, Kevin. We got Chance and Noah also on the podcast tonight. And on the podcast, our slogan has now become, we are a podcast that talks about, okay, what am I trying to say? Okay,
our slogan? I don't know.
Our slogan has become, here on the podcast, we talk about whatever comes to mind to whoever wants to listen. And so we're going to jump right into it.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it written down. I made it to it.
It works.
All right, what we got for beer choice tonight, boys?
I already smashed.
We got Pepsi.
2 Michelobs.
Okay, we got Pepsi. Chance already smashed a couple of beers while he was out.
I might go drinking tonight. I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I got some beers with me. I'm gonna drink my Hershey's Yingling that I was talking about.
Oh.
And I also got a Busch Light and a great koozie. I'm gonna debut it later, but you'll see. I was gonna ask if we should really try the
Michelob Ultra seltzers.
Yes, the Michelob Ultra seltzers. We should try those.
We should next time.
We should also try the PBR seltzers that are 8% alcohol.
God, I'm on the ground, bro. After one,
that's gonna be rough.
You gotta try them.
No, yeah, I agree.
Maybe we can try them for spring break podcast because I'll be in town. So we should do our live YouTube podcast with PBR 8% beer and just have a really great time.
We'll get drunk as shit on there. It'll be fun.
That would be really fun. So
that would be, yeah.
If you're watching and listening, be looking forward to that. We got a live YouTube podcast coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess it's not really coming out. It'll be happening live. So
yeah, episode 12 will be that one. So.
Yeah, we'll be we'll make sure that you guys have the details on that, what time and what day, and exactly what's going on.
Right.
And that way, you guys can submit topics live, and we'll see everything going on. It'll be a really fun time.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that just because I think it'll be really fun. I mean, and if we get just even a couple of viewers, it'll be cool. Like we can have our own topics and then they can toss out a few and we can make it just a special time. Is it great, Kevin?
Was that awesome?
Not as good as I remember.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, so be looking out for that. We're getting that to you. And that would be really fun if y'all could participate. This live topic.
Oh yeah. We'll be putting it out on social medias.
Yeah, we'll have some topics on our own. We'll be joking around. We'll be having a good time. So feel free to be doing all that. But
beating each other off.
Yep. All the good stuff. As for topics today, I don't really have a whole lot. So we're gonna bring out the topic generator later. I do have one topic for you guys, and Chance has one. I think. Am I wrong? Okay.
No, you're right.
Got one from Chance. And as for Noah, we don't know about Noah.
Oh, we'll see. I'll come up with something.
Noah's always the.
I'll put my 2 cents in on everything, man. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, all right. Shall we get into it?
Yeah. Do you want to start off, or you want me to hit it off? I don't care.
You hit off first because I got to figure out something with my iPad real quick. So I'll listen in and comment.
Okay. All right. So this is when I was laying down the other day, and I don't know what you guys do or anything. But so as soon as I laid down, like after, so yeah, you look on your phone or whatever.
Yeah.
And then as soon as my phone goes off, my eyes immediately close. Like phone off, put it there, close my eyes. Like when I'm laying backwards, okay? So I just wanted, like, this isn't really like I just want to know what you guys did. Like, do you guys, because used to when I was a kid, and I remember this, I would lay down and I would stare at the ceiling and start counting the little speckles on the ceiling when I was a kid. But now I just, pass out very quickly. So I didn't know, like, if you guys did that or not. Like, do you, like, immediately close your eyes? Have you never thought about it? Or do you, like, stare at the pitch black for a while?
When I go to sleep?
Yeah, like, after you put your phone down, because, all the hitting the TikToks, hitting the Twitters, hitting the Facebook, after you do all that stuff, then, like, what do you, like, I immediately close my eyes and then start trying to, like, mentally, like, I start thinking about stuff through the day, and then that kind of helps me go to sleep. But
here's what helps me go to sleep. All right, I have to watch at least one YouTube video a night. and that puts me to sleep. If I don't watch it, if I just try to get home and go right to bed, it's not happening. I gotta like either watch a YouTube video or get on TikTok for a little bit.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm same way. I can't just lay down anymore, which is pretty crazy because that's just how our mind has evolved. But anyway, Noah.
I don't know. It varies because like if I'm exhausted, I'll just freaking hit the bed and I'll be like, I'm out. I'm fucking done. Like I'm out of sleep 12 hours straight. Like I don't care. But I mean, most of the time, yeah, I'll get on my phone, mess around, and then lay there and I'll close my eyes and eventually I just pass out. That's
Yeah,
pretty
well,
much that's just how I go.
go to sleep. Well, I was just
Yeah.
because I was earlier like, well, this was like a week ago. I was like, look, I closed my eyes immediately, and then I thought about myself. I was like, I've never opened my eyes in a long time, just stared at the darkness. Because normally I just like close my eyes immediately, like lock out the monsters, anything like that's scary. I run and jump on my bed still to this very day. So I mean, yeah, that's just. I just want to know if you guys like stare into the darkness or not. Because if you stare into the darkness, I think you're kind of weird.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there are nights where I've done that before. I'll just lay there and I'm like, I can't fucking go to sleep after I've been on my phone for like hours trying to like help myself pass out. And it's like, fuck, dude. And I'll just lay there and before I know it, eventually I just all of a sudden just pass out. I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just like a haze. Like I'll be laying there staring at something before I know it. It's just I'm out like a light.
Update. Sorry, Kevin. You can go for it.
I usually don't look into the darkness. I just kind of close my eyes.
Yeah.
But if I know I'm not gonna fall asleep right away, I will think about my plans for the next day. I'll like go through a routine in my head, like I'm gonna wake up at this time, do this, do that, create a plan in my head, and usually by the time I create the plan, I'm like falling asleep or something.
That's good. I don't do that. That's for sure. I just think about like kind of how the day went versus like the next day, which everyone's different, so it's pretty crazy just to see just that little difference. But like it's like to me, it's normal for me to do this, and then like for you, it's like normal for you to do that. So it's pretty great. Like that, just the fact of that little tiny thing, Noah, how it's a little different is so normal to us, but it's really a big deal. Like to me, like it's really a big deal that everyone's little tiny quirks about themselves is actually it's a big deal, but just not really everyone else.
How fast do you fall asleep?
So used to, it would take me like 30, 40 minutes. Now 10 minutes.
Yeah.
After baby, the baby wears you out. Okay, baby
Yeah, I was
is an
about to say,
automatic.
yeah.
What is the medicine that knocks you out? Like tranquilizer,
Melatonin.
melatonin. Yeah, not
Tranks, you're taking Tranks.
tranquilizer. I can't.
Chance just has a stash of Tranks. He just stabs himself in the hip, and he's like, "Yeah," passes out.
But yeah. So that was all in that one. I was also gonna say, I will be in Kansas City on the 28th, and I'm pending Noah's, seeing if he's gonna come with me, Kevin. So on the 28th, I'm gonna be up the 27th, 28th, and 29th. I'll be up there, Kevin.
I will be home for spring break, which is March 15th to the 19th.
Okay.
And I will be going home, so I should be back in school for about a week, and then you guys will come up.
No, February.
Oh. Okay.
In 2 weeks. In 2 weeks from now.
In a couple weeks, yeah. No
2
chance.
weeks.
I looked it up, and I should like my rotation. Like if they don't change anything, I should be able to go with y'all.
Okay, good. Because we already have the house, so we're just gonna. There's already a third bedroom that you can take, and then Kevin, what do you have any plans on the 27th, 28th, or 29th? I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't have to talk about this now, but I just want to let you know.
Well, first of all, there's no 29th in February because
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, he said 29th, and I was like,
sorry, I was thinking of
wait a second. I was
last year. Sorry, I'm not that big of an idiot.
Whoa.
so you're 27, 28, and March 1st.
Correct.
I don't have anything really going on, but I just am anticipating probably like a couple of tests the next week because we're getting close to spring break and midterms and stuff. So I'll probably have to study a little bit, but
well, yeah, we're not gonna take up your whole weekend because I have to go see my sister, for the main part of it anyway. So we'll just get dinner and drink something probably.
Yeah, and we can go out to Pepper Jack's once.
Have to.
Yeah, man.
Gotta get the cheap day.
Dude. Anyway, all right, Kevin, hit us up with some topics.
All right. Well, I only got one, so we're gonna go through it. But I'm obsessed. Okay, so here's the thing: is I living by myself now. I know how much space I need, and it's not that much space. I could my being in my room all day is fine. I like having like the outside of the apartment and stuff to like chill in, and, like have people over in.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy part: is I know what I need, and it doesn't need to be a lot.
Yeah.
So, for whatever reason, I found about these tiny houses that people live in. You ever
Oh yeah.
So I didn't look into it, but for whatever reason, I just like, there's a page on Instagram. They got like tiny houses that are cooled up and stuff like that. So what I guess what I'm trying to say is, would you ever live in a tiny house?
So
Okay,
Kevin,
hold on, let me put some perspective in. So
Okay, yeah.
there was a thing going around earlier, and it was you could buy a big ass shed from like Home Depot, like, and it was like $8,000.
yeah, they're pretty cheap.
You can put that shit somewhere and build it all up and make it like a tiny home because it's like a 2-story shed.
Well, and here's the thing. I know electrical, so I can do your electrical. You just have to hire a plumber, and then you have to hire Noah for your HVAC because he knows all that stuff. So,
Oh shit.
And then I would need to just build. If I bought like a shed though, I would have to frame the walls and make it everything like that, which probably wouldn't need walls because would be the only one living there.
well, what all you'd have to do, and I know how to do this is so like it already
You
has
have
the
to-
outside frame. It has the stud, so you just insulate those outside.
Yeah, I was about to say you
members.
just have to insulate
Okay,
it, man.
build you a little tiny bathroom for a shower and a toilet, and that's all you need. And so that's just like 2 walls, easy to build. We do it at work, so it's like I also know stuff, little tiny bit, little ones. I know about those.
So they got some cool ones. There's
There-
some cool tiny houses out there, bro.
There is a tiny, so across from the Walmart Supercenter in the old Meta Center thing that was there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Right across from the Walmart and the Supercenter on the right side, obviously. But okay, there is now a tiny home seller. He sells tiny homes right across.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a tiny home. Like it's what the old building used to be of the Meta Center. It was just like a pharmacy pretty much, and then they kicked that place out, not making money or whatever. And then they put in this little tiny home, so you can go there and buy a tiny home. But I like the shed idea because it's way cheaper. Because tiny homes are at least $50,000 if you get it from someone, but everything's done. So
all you'd have to do is just hook up your utilities to it and everything. Just drop it down, get everything all wired in and everything, plumbing, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and you just have to have land, I guess. But I mean, land's kind of expensive right now. But if you get the right spot, it won't be.
I think I would like to live in a tiny home. Just a single bed, 1 bathroom, kitchen area, 1 small dining room area.
It'd be pretty dope. It'd be dope, honestly.
They have it to where like you can build like there's stairs that lead to the beds or the beds on top, and then underneath like a living area and stuff like that.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I think I'd probably live in a tiny home. Live by myself.
It just kind of depends, like, because usually in a tiny home, if you want to make it look really nice, then you fill up your space with like furniture and stuff, kind of like what you expect out of like an Airbnb, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, there's usually not a whole lot of like closet room that I've seen, so you have to be like really careful about where you put all your stuff,
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. And like Alex could never live in one.
I was about to say, those are like.
I would love to if I was just living by myself, and what would be really cool is if you did have someone I don't know, it's kind of hard. Like women just in general. This isn't like being a sexist thing. This is just in general. They just take up a lot. Like they want to have that guest room for people to stay the night. They want to have like for this our guest room back here. Like it's for people to stay the night. We got obviously a kid's bedroom now, and then our master. But like it's just for their little thing. At least for Alex's. I can't talk for all women, obviously, but I'm just saying like we have to have a whole house, or we're getting kicked out. So, or I'm getting kicked out, and someone else is sleeping in that master bedroom, and it's not me. It's not her either, because someone else will be sleeping there. So,
it's definitely you got to be a minimalist.
Yeah,
you can't be someone who has to have everything.
Yeah.
You won't have the room you definitely can't be a hoarder. I mean, you could be, but I mean, you'd pack that thing full, and then like
Yeah.
you might as well just buy it. They probably end up buying another tiny house and just try to live in that, and just keep buying 50 of them, and before you know it, it's like, eh. But
Well,
yeah, you
that's a great
definitely.
idea though, Noah, because you buy 5 tiny homes, put them on one lot, rent them out, and you live on one.
Aw.
You can still, for 1 bedroom, people are paying that like close to $1,000, not 1,000, but like 800, right? Like $500 to $800, depending which one you get. Okay, you live in
Mhm.
one, they pay off all the mortgages, they pay all their electric, all the stuff, and then right there and it's on your lot, and it doesn't have to be very big, right? You have to have them. They get 1 or 2 parking spots. It doesn't have to be fancy because it's just if you get a good spot, people will, like rentals are crazy to get right now. So 5 little tiny homes, and then you get 5 more, okay? And then you have 9 homes that are profiting, and you're living there, and you don't have to work. Now, I mean, you probably still want to because you never know about the rental situation, but I mean, there's people that do that, and I mean, that's just a great idea if you like had some startup money, could afford 5 of them. Like if they were 50,000 and there's 5 of them, that's only $250,000, right? Well, an average house, 3 bedroom, is just
Holy.
underneath $250,000. So I mean, really, if you're able to get the loan together somehow, man, that's a really great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
So
Get a lot, like you said, get a lot, rent out all the rooms. You can do like, well, depends on how long you really want to rent them out. If it's just you want it to be like a weekend thing where people just come like 5 of their friends for the weekend, stay in their own tiny home or whatever it is.
well, for me, like I'm thinking about in this area, like Fayetteville University, dude, I'm telling you, they would like college students would love that stuff.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure, okay, because it's their own spot, and it's also you're not like in an apartment, so you can still be loud or you can still do whatever you need to do without being next to someone banging or it's just your own space, Like I mean, what they're banging on, just the headboard.
What kind of banging are we talking about, Chance?
And college students, especially first year college students, don't really bring a whole lot because they only bring enough to they can
Yeah.
dorms.
Right, and
Yeah.
this is probably even bigger than some single dorms or even double dorms.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we should all just toss in a quick 100K, guys, and let's start this idea. Okay,
Oh.
let's go to Vegas. Let's just bet $5.
Yeah.
Okay,
Put it all
we
black.
win 100K for my birthday. Okay, I'll buy the plane tickets. You guys know that. Just bring the 100K, and we'll go. We'll go do it.
We might get some strippers, man. We're gonna have a party. It's about to be the Hangover.
We can get strippers.
We're gonna lose one of us. Someone's gonna be locked on the roof of a freaking our hotel.
I could see us being what's that movie called?
What, The Hangover?
The Hangover. Okay, everyone knows that movie. It's an iconic.
Why did you
American
not know it,
movie.
my guy? What the fuck you mean? I literally just said the name, and you're like, you know that movie? And it's like, you're not going into context about it.
Whenever Zoom cuts out your voice whenever I talk, so it's kind of hard for me to hear something.
Chance, it's probably because you like to suck a fat wing ding. All right.
Yeah, if you come over tonight.
All right, man. I'll freaking come over and I'll whip it out, my guy. What you want? What do you want from me?
It's Saturday the 13th, so.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, sad.
Oh, okay. So it's 1 year since we did our Valentine's Day podcast. You guys remember doing that?
Oh, fuck no.
The Valentine's Day podcast where we talked about what we were doing for Valentine's Day.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah.
You want to do something similar?
Kevin, yeah, I know that. I know what Noah's doing.
I don't know what Noah's doing. You better be coming over to your house, I guess.
He better be at my house. I'm gonna be mad.
This is what I'm.
All right, Kevin, tell us.
Danny was supposed to come up to KC this weekend, but we've got horrible weather up here and crazy weather down there.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well,
Monday,
we pushed it back. Yeah, so we pushed it back to next weekend. So I'm spending Valentine's Day alone in my apartment studying.
Well, just tell her like the 28th is a guy's weekend. So I mean, well, she might listen to this. She probably will. Okay, I do. Do your thing. But 28th, guys' weekend kind of.
Well, there'll be she's coming up next weekend, and then you guys come up. So she'll be here by herself.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I totally I was just in case it got pushed again. I was like,
oh yeah, no, we're okay. So
Well, what we're doing is we went grocery shopping
That should be the
Friday,
thumbnail.
and I'm gonna start trying to make a thumbnail. I just haven't been dedicated enough, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, so we're going to, or Friday we went shopping, got groceries, and then we're just gonna stay inside for the whole weekend because we went out tonight. Okay, we went to Kobe and we ate. So that was our dinner or whatever, and it was actually really not packed at all. Like we got in like
You guys
20
should have invited
minutes.
me.
But yeah, we're just gonna stay inside because it's actually starting to snow right now. And I don't think it's gonna stop till Monday, so it'll be fun. I'm not going to work Monday most likely, or Tuesday. Just depends.
I don't have school Monday just because it's President's Day.
I don't get that holiday. I only get the basic ones.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people get that holiday anyways.
No.
No.
Well, Noah, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna be probably playing video games all by myself, all alone.
Good.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no. Well, everyone on this podcast, just hit Noah up, just on the DMs for no
Yeah.
reason, really.
No,
No reason. Just do it, though.
You know,
No.
Noah's Instagram. Hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up.
slide in the DMs, man. I don't care. I'm open for it.
I mean, tomorrow is a quick turnover rate, but you know, if you're lonely, tomorrow, driving in a winter storm. The people that are listening from Germany, wherever,
Follow me on Insta.
let me get our
Follow me on Insta, Noah Young 81.
analytics. All right, guys. So let's see. So we got some listeners.
I cannot. Hold your there. Kinda.
No, it's still really blurry.
Yeah, I can't see any of that. Why don't you just read it?
Okay, I
Dude,
see
focus up.
Germany.
I need to get a better camera. Okay, anyway, so we got 96% United States viewers. We got 1% in Ireland, 1% in Norway,
That's for
1% in Germany. Okay, so all you fans out there, all the Beers and Bros International,
Let's go.
just hop over the pond, drive down
Drive to Northwest Arkansas.
Northwest Arkansas, and then that's all his information. From there, you're gonna have to DM him to get his address because
DM me? No.
very popular. So you know,
not giving anybody my address. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna do that shit. But yeah, no, I'll more than likely just be by myself. Probably playing video games. I'll probably be playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I might stream, honestly. I might stream. I was really wanting to today. I played since like 8:30 today till about 2-ish, almost 3. So I was really wanting to stream, but then I was like, just wasn't in the mood.
It's just lately been hard. I might get on tomorrow, Monday, but I was watching Baby today, and it's impossible to play with Baby because he only takes naps for like an hour and a half, and I don't want to get like I'm lazy, and I'd just rather watch Netflix for an hour and a half than hop on.
No, yeah, I understand. Because by the time we get to play, and it's like it's already time for your baby to wake up. So we'll get a couple
like
games
1 or
in.
2 games on. I'm feeling it, you know, and then I get
Yeah, after you get warmed up, then your baby's like,
yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
But we'll see. Tomorrow, I think I'll be able to play for at least a little bit. I want to play at least something because I haven't played anything since like we played months ago.
Hey, we could try playing Apex. I tried playing on PC, so we could try playing some Apex.
Tonight. I'll download Apex tonight.
Chance turns it on. Yeah, we could try playing.
I'll play Apex.
Dude, Kevin,
Or Warzone. I mean,
Apex,
I can download Warzone.
Or Warzone.
Yeah. I have it downloaded. I need to make sure.
Or Fortnite. We all can play Fortnite again.
No Fortnite.
All right.
I have been getting into a lot of Rocket League lately, though.
I haven't played, but I'm down for Rocket League too.
I mean, I could always plug in my controller into Rocket League.
Yeah.
To my PC, so.
You Mason play 2v2, so.
We also play 4v4 because that'd be really fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
Well, I'll text you when I get on tomorrow, and we'll play.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Okay.
Each other. All right, we got that settled. Everybody's playing video games tomorrow.
Yeah, if you guys want to, I mean, you won't hear this in time, so.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Any other topics? Anybody so far or no?
I mean, I kind of have something that kind of popped in my head earlier today. I kind of thought
Alright.
about it. So, Pokemon cards, right? Pokemon cards are getting huge again. Okay. Because everybody's seeing the value in them. Because, I mean, it's a gamble, but like you can make not a shit ton of money, but you can make back like what you paid in and maybe and then some. So I mean, it's almost worth it if you pull a really good card. But I was thinking about it. I was like, man, have you ever thought about like the people who work in like those factories that make the Pokemon cards or whatever? Like they could easily, like I mean, granted, I'm sure they have like security or whatever, but they could easily like freaking grab one of those cards or something like a super, like they see a super rare one and they can literally just jack it like a freaking like a Unreal Hollow like X Charizard, like you know, a Giga Charizard. Like it's like something that's super rare, like or like an OG Charizard. Like, I mean, that's the thing, is like some of those people who have been working there, they might have like an OG holographic Charizard, like a one perfectly mint, and they could like literally just be like 10 grand for this. And someone out there will probably buy it. Well, not 10 grand, but probably $1,000.
Dude, it's crazy how like the value of Pokemon cards have just like skyrocketed, and it sucks because each pack is like what,
It's
$4?
I don't know. I haven't looked and I haven't found any single packs. Like
Oh, right.
all I've found have been like 10 boxes and you know, like
yeah.
the boxes with like 6 packs or so in them. But yeah, no, I was thinking about it and I was like, man, dude, someone could easily do like a cheesy thing like that. Easily.
Dude, that'd be
Like,
cool. I mean, I thought about that before. Like the people that make these, like, and like maybe though it's gotten to the point where it's almost all like robotic. Because if you think about it, like the card,
oh, I bet it is. I bet it is now.
I bet they take out as much human interaction as they can. But I mean, back in the day though, they didn't have. I mean, they probably
No, back
can,
in
right?
that's what I'm saying. Is like back in the day,
Yeah.
could you imagine? Someone could
Yeah.
have easily jacked like 5 like ultra rare like hollow Charizards like that nobody else like probably in the world has, and they're just like, yeah, I got these, you know, just chilling, straight chilling in my vault. But yeah, no, I mean, it's not a huge topic, but I mean, I just thought about it and I was like,
Well, there's a lot of those that are like really like little jobs like that you don't think about that someone is doing that you're like, dang, that'd be really cool to do.
yeah, I mean, it's
Like one of
almost
those
kind of
jobs,
like
that'd be cool.
it's almost kind of like how people like the companies that make gift cards, people will write down the numbers on those gift cards
Yeah.
on the back of them for whenever you activate them, and they write down like a shit ton of numbers, and then they just constantly keep trying them until finally, like once someone actually activates it and has money on it, they'll have it for themselves as well, and they'll go quickly spend it, and then
You'll see you guys see what Noah does, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure that happened to me one time because now I know like
don't do that shit.
one time we had an Outback gift card and it was right after last Christmas, okay? We go to use it a week later because we always use our gift cards pretty quickly just because we're like, oh
Yeah, no, yeah.
and
just get it gone.
they're like, sorry, but this 20 I was probably like $25 or something. They're like, sorry, but it's already been used. And I was like, it's brand new. Like we got it out of the Christmas thing. Anyway, we never went back to Walmart to dispute it, but I'm just like either that happened or Walmart didn't register it correctly. But and I know that's the more likely scenario. But
Probably.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's just one scan on that one, and then just this like the barcode on the below, you know, like so the UPC and then like the scan. So I don't know how they could have messed that up and also leave the store and it be on the receipt. So I don't know.
There's no telling.
10 minutes.
10 minutes left. All right. Well,
Fuck.
I have a couple topics I found while you guys were talking about.
Awesome. Hit us up.
All right, dope.
Okay, so I kind of have a feeling we know everybody's answers to this, but this would be maybe something interesting to a lot of viewers, maybe. But would we rather prefer books or movies?
Movies for me.
Movies. Yeah. I mean, books. When I was younger, I liked books a lot. When I was in school, obviously, I would like read all kinds of books. But nowadays, I mean, if I try to read a book, I'll just be like, I'm much rather just watch a movie of this. Like, it's just more action. You actually can see everything. I guess my imagination is just kind of slowly fading away. So
yeah,
that's maybe what it is. But
yeah, I'd rather watch a movie because it's just to me a movie is more engaging than a book.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
I
make 'em
did like to read them.
bad, but
I did like to read books. I mean, for sure. Like it was like, well, it just depends which book it was. Like obviously everyone read like The Hunger Games, Maze Runner.
I didn't read any of those.
Okay. I read the vampire Vladimir. I don't know, it was a vampire series, and it had like 8 or 9, and it was really freaking good. Like it was really good. I wasn't into like vampires or anything, but that book was actually really good. And then
I
did
just
you guys
Twilight.
ever-
It was actually Twilight. Chance actually read all of Twilight.
that was after I finished Twilight, dude. Come on. No, there was also wasn't there like some book that was really popular when we were like middle school or yeah, it was probably middle school. It's like children getting stolen. You guys remember that book?
no.
Do you guys?
Wait, what?
It was like something about like lost children or something. Like it was like lost children. You never heard of it?
It was popular when we were like reading like that.
Yeah, like in middle school, I remember like 7th or 8th grade. There was like the big thing was like lost children. Maybe I was just really into that, like lost children. I was like, maybe I can get lost, you know?
Chance is like maybe I can make some children disappear. I
Maybe
can do it myself.
yeah, maybe I don't know. But I thought it was really popular because there's like so many books about lost children. But whatever. You guys remember that book though, that had little video diaries in there? You'd go to the library and like watch them, and then you would go read some more, and then you go back to the library and watch the little videos.
The scary books.
Do you guys read books at all? Because I read so many books when I was a kid.
I read like the Ranger's Apprentice, man. I was like into that, and then like the War Diaries or whatever. It'd be like the War Diary of like the Vietnam soldier and all this kind of stuff. I read those kind of books.
I read straight fiction, dude. I could not do anything nonfiction.
I read like sports books about like students fucking taking steroids and shit.
Dude, I guess see that's another cool thing though, because we all three read random things, but really to us it was actually really freaking cool.
That's all I read was sports books, like baseball,
crazy.
basketball, Miracle on 49th Street. That was a basketball one. I don't remember the football one, but it was definitely about or maybe it was a baseball one that was a kid taking steroids. I don't remember. But
Noah, you're the computer guy. Look up the.
You're on a computer right now, my guy.
I can't type because my webcam is sitting on my keyboard because it like if not it'd be way up here and I don't want people looking down on my head.
Why is it on your keyboard? Do you need a little tripod?
I'm gonna buy one. I am.
I was about to say my Logitech camera came with a tripod, and but I mean it's like a little bitty tripod. Yeah, for $140. Yeah,
That's pretty good. I mean your quality looks A+, bro.
I like hearing that. I like hearing that, man. I mean, every now and then it kind of stutters, but I mean, I think I have it at like max decent settings. So, but yeah. What am I looking up?
The books where it was like you'd read a segment and then go watch a video about it, and then you'd read, and it was scary. But I don't even know.
Scary books. I literally was talking about this the other day. What the fuck was it?
I don't remember. Like, and it was about some chick, and then like she'd go into a building, and I don't know. I didn't read all of them. I just read part of them. I read a lot of Lightning Thief. What is it called? Percy Jackson series. I read mostly all those.
I never read like series like that.
Dude, I love the fiction, like, and there was also this other one that was I got really big into this author. His name was like Rick Riordan or something like that. He did like the Percy Jackson series. He did this other series that was really good. Obviously all fiction and stuff, but that's just what like I could not get into anything serious, and I could not get into anything like sports because I feel like all the sports stuff, I just like it's kind of like watching I don't know, like watching the Olympics. Like it's really cool to watch just for like the couple times, like little bit it's there, but then when it's gone, you're kind of like, oh well, I don't miss that, you know. You're just like happy it comes back every 2 years and every 4 years or whatever.
Was it the freaking Scary Stories?
It was called Scary Stories?
Yeah, was it that?
Oh.
I'm looking it up and like I know what it's called, but I mean there's just so many like scary stuff out there that's just popping up with literally everything. So
yeah, I'll have to find it, and then
because it's like scary stories to tell in the dark, but like I don't know if it's like comes with a freaking. I know there's a website because I remember we were talking about this.
Yes.
And you can go to a website and you can literally watch a video on like what story you just read.
But I mean, how many years ago was our 8th grade? Think about that, okay?
8th grade was
Chance, dude.
9 years ago. No, 6.
No, longer than 6.
No, we've been
4
out of high school for 5. Kevin.
5 years, 4 years.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's 9.
Yeah, nine or like 10.
10 or 9 years.
I think
Yeah,
it's
we've
like
been
10
out.
because like that would have been the start of 8th grade year.
Yeah, so 10 or 9 years ago, we were in 8th grade. It feels like yesterday that I was reading those books. So the time continuum is messed up.
Yeah.
You guys
All I
ever?
know is we got 3 minutes, my guys.
Yeah, well, we're gonna probably continue on if you guys want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay. Another topic. So, have you guys ever seen the movie The Platform?
Mm-mm.
Probably not.
No.
It's on Netflix, but it's only in Spanish, so you have to watch it with like English subtitles and stuff. I don't know if you guys ever watch like Korean movies or movies on Netflix like that have like
Just
the subtitles.
Naruto.
Huh?
I said just Naruto.
Oh yeah.
Chance, fucking you haven't even like finished it, Chance, so shut up.
I was looking into finishing it today, and then
Yeah,
I just
I'm
hate
sure.
that it's sub. I can't do
Just
the
watch
subtitles, dude. I have
That's
to
because
have.
you read slow. That's why.
Well, I do. I read in very slow, but I read a lot of books. Okay.
What's that supposed to tell me? Then you should like the subtitles, you freaking weirdo.
No, I like English speakings to me. I can't hear.
You hear that?
Hear-
International viewers, I am sorry that Chance discriminates against y'all.
If
We-
they
Kevin and
understand what I'm
Kevin-
talking about, then they're really intelligent. That's all.
Kevin
I'm
and
saying.
I love you. Hearts out to y'all.
Hey, don't split
just-
up the Beers and Bros podcast.
Chance right now just fucking hates everything. All right. He's become a dad. He hates everything. He's just drinking all the time.
That is very true.
All right. But,
Sorry, Kevin.
okay, so what? Chance wouldn't like this movie, but Noah, you might like it. It's kind of like a thriller. You guys should really just watch the trailer. It's pretty much about there's this guy and he chooses to go to this place, the platform, to get a degree because people go there in like order to like do stuff, and then as they're there, by the time when they get out of there, they earn whatever they went in there for. So the platform is basically like you're on a level, and a middle thing, a thing of food comes down from the very top where the elites are, and then it comes all the way down all the platforms, and like it stops for like a minute at each platform. People eat as much as they can, then it continues on and stuff. So by the time it gets to the very bottom, there's like no food left, and there's people starving down there. But you guys should really watch it. It's a thriller. It's really cool. A movie that's just like it is called Snowpiercer.
Oh,
It's-
with him in it, with Captain America.
Yep. It's kind of just like that movie. A little bit, kind of.
I haven't watched it yet, but I might.
Yeah,
might.
you need to watch it. But anyways, there's a topic that goes along with the platform that I want to talk about. But because we only got less than a minute here on this one, we're gonna talk about it when we get back on. All right, we get it. We're ready to get back to it.
Welcome back, guys. This is part 2 of episode 6 of season 3. We are back at it. Hit it up with Kevin. He's gonna take us away.
Okay, so that was a crazy intro from Chase. Wasn't expecting it, but all right, we're gonna get into my topic that I was talking about earlier. Okay, so back on the platform movie, we know about with that. Okay, so the actual topic is, hold on, let me find it. Okay, which is better? Which is better? This is an old submitted topic, by the way, really old.
Sweet.
I don't know if we talked about this or not, but we're gonna talk about it right here again. Which is better, eat to live or live to eat?
Live to eat, bro. Live to eat.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, live to eat, I suppose.
Wait.
Wait.
Are they the same thing? I'm getting confused.
Eat to live. So you have to eat to live, right?
Like pretty much you're borderline starving. You have to eat to live, or is your every purpose every day to eat? Is that what it is? You live to eat.
I would take that as that. Yeah. Ooh.
if I'm living to eat, that means I'm just getting by barely. Okay. If I'm eating to live,
No, that's opposite, I think.
No, you're opposite, Chance. I'm sorry.
wait, say it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, you're eating to live, my guy. Like you're eating to live. And then when you're living to eat, that means like you're
Okay,
pretty much like
all right.
you're just stuffing yourself full. Like
Yeah.
you're just like whatever, like you'll eat anything that you see.
Yeah.
But eat to live, I mean, you're just like you eat bare minimum just to survive.
Then
I
I
don't know.
definitely want to live to eat.
Yeah, I mean,
like
live
that.
to eat. I mean, I feel like that's the better option. I feel like eat to live. You at that point you're just eating. I
I'm
don't
not. Yeah, I'm not really sure that I'd be down and be like to be.
just to barely get by. You're like eating
Yeah.
just to survive. Like because I feel like you'd be super weak all the fucking time.
Yeah, it would not be very fun. But I think living to eat would be a better option because then you get to eat what you want,
Yeah,
eat when you want.
Well, here's my mind just went to this. That like concept of it, right? It's like, are you going out to like get yourself better, like putting yourself in uncomfortable situations, or are you just doing the bare minimum and just like you're okay with life? You know, like you just like whatever life comes at you, which I agree with whatever life comes with you, like you just like deal with it. Like to me that shows like, oh well, actually,
yeah,
you know, this guy, he's like, you know, because life's gonna hit you, and hit you over and over
Yep.
and over again. So it just depends how you get back up, which that's said in every single motivational speech ever, but that is so real. Like I just finished the Last Dance on Netflix. Dude, I'm pumped. I'm literally gonna get about 50 pounds of muscle on my body. I'm gonna be jacked by this time next year. I've already done 100 push-ups today. I'm gonna do 100 more tomorrow, maybe 120 the next day after that, and then I'm gonna start running. I'm gonna get
You're
a
gonna-
little bit of that, and
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
get thick.
You're
Well,
gonna
I've
hurt.
been working out pretty good, man.
Dude, I haven't.
I've been working out since the start of January, pretty hard.
Dude, Kevin, I've seen you big, and I know you can definitely get big. So
I'm
that'd be
bigger.
awesome.
I'm bigger than I've ever been.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Weight wise, yeah, Kevin's fat.
Yeah, I am. I almost weigh 160 now. I've gained
I weigh 158.
I've gained 3.5 pounds since I started working out, and it's
know.
all muscle, I think. So
I want to. I just want to freaking just get a little bit bigger. I'm going to the beach in April, so that'll be fun.
gotta get ripped for the beach, man.
Yeah. 6-pack, 12-pack, whatever.
Yeah, gotta hit them legs too. Can't forget about them.
I know. I want to do something like that. I just don't have a squat or a squat rack.
Yeah.
I hate squat, but well.
Yeah, our apartment gym's not great. So when I have to go back home for spring break, I'm gonna work out in my dad's home gym a little bit, get a couple good workouts in.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll be nice weather because it'll be the middle of March and everything. So
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I've been working out pretty crazy. So
Not me. I've been working like crazy, man. That's about it.
That is true.
Right.
That's okay. I like my fat checks. I'm not complaining.
True.
I gotta save up, get my own apartment.
Yeah. Another topic that I just thought of because Chance said he was eating out earlier today. What is the fanciest restaurant you guys have eaten at before? Just recently I went to this place called I don't know, it's some place down here in KC downtown, and it's like a 1920s inspired steakhouse, and it was KC restaurant week, so almost every restaurant local to KC it had like a huge dinner deal going on, and they had a deal. It was $45 a person, but you got like the appetizer and you got the entree, like the meal, the actual dinner meal, and a dessert for 45. And it was like a fucking thick ass steak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think I've actually ever really eaten at anywhere more than like just like the main like out to eat places. I'm trying to think, like there is this place, I mean, on Bentonville Square, it's called the Preacher's Son. It's like $50 a plate. And Alex mentioned that to me last week, and I was like, $50 a plate, $50 a plate. But I mean, we'll probably go there. I mean, it's something that you like would be perfect for just like a date or something that you have a little bit extra money. But I mean, really, I mean, the normal like places go out to eat like Outback, Longhorn, Red Lobster. That's I mean like our go-tos, and it's still really expensive. Like
Yeah, it is.
still really expensive. Like a Red Lobster where you get the lobster tail, you got the crab legs, you get the shrimp. Dude, that's like $35. And that's not like if you get a Coke, if you get a beer, if you get dessert, so it has up to about $50 a plate anyway. So it kind of almost evens out. You just have to kind of have to know what like you're getting into because also if you order appetizers are getting up to the dollar, like the point where they're like $8. Like that's almost like $10 for a one meal. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Those places are getting more expensive.
Dude, it's crazy.
All those places are.
I think the most expensive place I've been to or fanciest has been like, I don't know, Saltgrass. Saltgrass is pretty fancy.
Yeah,
and it's pretty pricey too. It's not cheap.
What's Saltgrass? Is it
Saltgrass? It's a steakhouse. They have most of them are I think they have one in Branson I think, and then or Missouri, and then they have one in Texas. I don't know where, but
there's one here.
and that's what I was about to say. It was like there's one in Rogers now. They just opened up, but and
you guys ever been to Bonefish Grill in Rogers? Pretty good. You guys have to go at least one time.
Where's that?
Don't know exactly, but I think it's in Rogers.
Yeah, I'll look it up on the Google. Have you guys ever been to Red Robin?
Red Robin? Yes.
The burger place?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's good.
I've never been there, guys.
Dude, it's good.
Been there.
No, you should try it.
We gotta go and get a burger and a beer, man.
Dude. Whenever you come down, Kevin, we will. And Noah, I'll get Noah and.
No, I'm not going. I'm sorry, I'm not going.
They got bottomless fries, dude. You literally you get fries from the jump, and then you just snack on them. They bring you.
They keep bringing them.
Well, that's something like I've never been to, and I don't know why I've never been to it, but I've just.
It's really good.
It's back behind, like Kobe and Olive Garden, and I just never really looked over there. And today, like when we were eating at Kobe, I was like, dude, I've never eaten there.
Well, hold off until I get home.
Yeah.
Then we can all experience a good burger.
Dude, we'll do a live.
We'll do a live burger.
A live YouTube.
Live burger and beer.
Live stream of us just eating.
Dude,
I got one of our phones. Like
we might do that. We might do that because I might come up with a way, and we might do that. So just stay tuned. We got lots of great ideas, and I know like we're kind of like just starting back up, but we have been talking about lots of ideas. We've been, coming up with some new things, and I think that we're just gonna have a good time. I mean, it like Kevin says every time. What is your slogan, or what is our slogan, Kevin? You're so good at saying it.
Our slogan is on the podcast. We talk about whatever comes to mind to whoever wants to listen. And
that's the premise of it. Like, if you don't want to listen, great. Like, we're here.
Get the fuck out.
It's not even that we don't want you to listen. It's just that we ramble on and on and on. And if it's fun to listen to, that's fine. I think it's fun to listen to. I listened back to all of our old podcasts. The day I was in the library, listening to our old podcast, I said something really funny, just started laughing out loud.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Us listening to ourselves. I've had plenty of people tell me like, yeah, like I skip over some of your podcasts because you guys talk about topics that, I don't like I can't really like relate to, but I always find something in there that I have to stop and listen to because it's super funny. So I'm like, all right, great.
Yeah, no, I love listening to them.
I listened to an old one, which we need to try again, is the Palm Breezes. Y'all remember those?
Yeah, those are pretty good.
We need to have the Palm Breezes back on the podcast. I forgot about that.
Those weren't bad.
I need to get back into it a little bit because I haven't drank like anything but beer lately. So like getting back to the fruity taste, like whenever you guys told me, like, or not whenever you guys, but just like the thought, like people telling you that once you go over to like the sweet stuff or like sweet stuff versus beer, it's really hard to like switch back and forth. And I definitely agree.
And also, do you remember when we had those? It was a Seagrams.
Yep, I do remember Seagrams.
You hear a thing of Seagrams? That was an awesome.
Yeah.
Those two podcasts. When you have a good drink on the podcast, makes the whole podcast way better because
Yeah.
just everybody, it just tastes good. You said
We're actually drinking it. We're
Yeah.
drinking instead of us just like take a couple sips and we're like, yeah. At the end of the podcast, we're like, this is shit, and we just dump it down. We're just like,
There's
"Fuck
there's
that."
been lots of those for me for sure.
Chance, when we started the podcast, Chance wasn't really a fan of beer.
No, I didn't like it like all
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, which and me and Noah felt bad because that was the fun part. And then we got into second season, which was seltzers, and that was a lot of fun because seltzers are always so good. And we did the when the new Corona seltzers came out, we did the taste test, the mix and match taste test between similar flavors, and that was a lot of fun. I think that was one of our best episodes.
Yeah, I mean it was fun. I mean, yeah.
But we've had a lot of good drinks on here. Did we have a cider? We did. Season 3 was supposed to be ciders and stuff, which I feel bad.
Cider, well, that's what got me on beer because I tried the apple cider, like stuff. I guess apple cider stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I bought some at Walmart. That was like some local brand, I think. And I was like, dang, this tastes really good. It just got me on the beer taste, and ever since then, been able to drink it.
Is cider's the gateway to beer now, or what?
For me, it was easy transition. Like I'm telling you, like hated the taste, drank 2 of those, and was like, I think I'm ready for a beer, and that's really how it went. So
I think a cider has got to be more sweet than anything else. For me personally, I gotta have a sweet cider because the dryness and the bitterness of a cider freaking hits me ridiculous.
Yeah, it can knock you.
I would agree.
Makes me do one of these.
You're puckering just like
Yeah.
Chance right there. There's a little turtle coming out.
But we do got to get some better drinks on. Like I said, PBR seltzer,
Michelob seltzer.
Michelob.
And
Yeah, no, I saw those at Walmart, and then literally Kevin like messaged about them and was like, "We need to get these," and I was like, I literally just saw those like the other day.
I might,
Bruh.
depending on when I go to the store tomorrow or Monday, maybe I'll have to get an alcohol for us to try next weekend, so I won't have to go get any more during the week.
Yeah, that'd be really fun.
So yeah, I'll let you know what I pick, and then if you guys want to go get it the same drink, we can do that, or it can be different.
Well, yeah, or just get whatever it is, and we'll do the podcast whenever we're up there 2 weekends from now.
Okay.
Yeah, we can have it up there.
We'll have to do one we'll have to do one next week too.
Yeah,
for
we
sure.
can.
Yeah. Well, I'll just
we can
like, if
Venmo
wanted
you
to
some
get
money.
that for that, and then we could do something. We probably should. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't matter. Whatever we want to
We'll
do.
figure it out. We'll get it all. Let's all up.
For the weekend you guys come up here, I'll get you some seltzers from a local brewery here in KC, and you guys will really like them. So we'll get some of those.
Yeah. No, Kevin, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Any other topics before? I think we should probably hang it up for the night. What do you guys think?
No, I'm good. I think next weekend I'm gonna try to research a little bit. I'll be inside. I'll have time this week since I'll be at home quite a bit. Research some different topics that I've been wanting to talk about. I just haven't done the research yet. And then hopefully, we don't get like our power taken out. So we'll see how it goes.
I do want to mention that Arkansas basketball team today beat number 10 Missouri
by 1 point, right?
Huh?
No, 3.
Point, right?
3 points in overtime, I think.
Yeah, in overtime. They went to overtime.
Yeah.
JK, then I guess was watching a different game.
Hopefully we get ranked because of that, but I doubt it because everybody fucking hates Arkansas.
The weird thing is Missouri's ranked 10, and they have a similar or worse record in the SEC.
It's literally the same. I think theirs is like a little bit better. I think
theirs was 6-4, and ours was 7-4.
Yeah.
So now ours is 8-4, and theirs is 6-5, and they're going to be ranked, and we're not.
That's how it goes, man. Everybody hates the Hogs.
The only ranked team that they beat, because they've only played SEC games, really, is Alabama. And yeah, Alabama's good, but you can't just beat one ranked team
And they
beat
get
just
them.
be
knocked
ready.
in.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens next week. I think they play a couple more games between next week and then March Madness starts at the middle of March or something like that with the SEC tournament, then the national championship. But shout out to the guys playing basketball for Arkansas. They're freaking goons. Pretty good. I also do want to give another shout out. So there's a podcast I've been listening to. If anybody's listened to this, and we don't really talk a whole lot about basketball too much on this podcast, unless it's Razorback stuff, because we don't really keep up with NBA like that crazy. At least Chance and Noah don't. I do a little bit. But there is a podcast out there called the Walk-Ons podcast. And they're kind of like a small scale podcast like us too, but they're based out of Fayetteville and Fort Smith.
Really?
Yep. And
Dude, we need a collab.
and they're super cool guys. I've obviously never met them in person, but I've been kind of in their comment section a little bit, and they're super cool guys, and they're like young like us, and they just like, I think they're in the Fayetteville area. At least I know one guy is. So if you like basketball and stuff, and obviously we don't talk a lot about it here, so go check out the Walk-Ons podcast on YouTube, and I don't know, you might find yourself liking it a lot like me. So other than that, I think that's all we got for the end of this one. So yeah, that's going to conclude tonight's episode of the Beers and Bros podcast. Thanks for tuning in. If you like us, content, subscribe or favorite on any platform, whichever one you're listening to, whether it be Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other ones you find yourself on. We do have an Instagram. It's at Beers and Bros Podcast. Go follow us there. We post pictures, updates. You can DM us there also with topics. We have Twitter, Beers_Bros. Do the same for us there. That's where we post most of our updates and stuff. So you can still DM us there and send us some topics through that. We also have a YouTube channel, Beers and Bros Podcast. Please go and subscribe, my guys.
Subscribe,
50% of you guys that watch the video, which is totally cool, just hit the subscribe button, the bell, and the like, because 50% don't actually subscribe. So just subscribe. Just make it easy. Then you get our notifications.
Here's what's crazy is I know you guys are kind of come back every week and watch the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, why not? You might as well.
Might as well just hit subscribe if you're coming back every time, man. That way you know we post stuff. So go ahead and do that, and we will be forever grateful, as we already are. So
yeah. Also, what was I gonna say? Shout out to our reviews.
Yeah,
5-star reviews.
5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. Thank you for that. We've heard some good stuff about them.
We have 33 subs as well.
We have how many subscribers, Chance?
We got 33 subs and like 1.3, so like 1,300 view or listens on Anchor total, and then YouTube's getting close to 1,100 views.
Wow,
like views. So we're catching up, and we started YouTube a lot later. So I mean, that's
that's good, man.
Buddy, thank you for
listening
and listening. But
we appreciate it.
Subscribe and drop a review in a topic for us. You know, that way we can be way better.
Please.
Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight. Do all the things that I've already said, and we'll see you next time.